5th grade Eagles. Mrs. Ryan here. Today we are going to start just a few pages in our Why I'm Right journal. So please make sure you have this ready, something to write with, and a highlighter. If you don't have a highlighter, you can use a bright colored marker or crayon or a colored pencil, just something that can clearly mark something with a different color so we can find it quicker later. All right, if you haven't already, put your name on your purple journal. While you're doing that, I'm going to flip the camera around and get ready. All right. So why I'm right. And yes, this is spelled this way on purpose because it's supposed to be funny. We're going to be spending a short amount of time on grammar, which is what we're doing today. And then we're going to move on to some literature and argumentative writing. So we are arguing with our writing. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, moving on. I opened it up to page 2. These have page numbers down here. All right, so I'm just going to quickly read through this, and if you could please follow along with me. Parts of speech, the kinds of words. One thing you have noticed about all ideas or sentences. Every sentence is made of words, of course, right? A word is a group or sound of letters that means something. If you look at a college dictionary, you will see that we have many thousands of words in our language. In fact, there are far more words than anyone could ever learn. All those words in the dictionary can be put into only 8 piles. And the 8 different kinds of words are easy to learn. We call these 8 kinds of words the 8 parts of speech because all of our speech can be parted into only 8 piles of words. The names of the 8 parts of speech are the noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. In a sentence, each part of speech has something different to do. Since a sentence might only have 2 words in it, that's right, you can have a sentence with only 2 words. You can tell that not every sentence uses all 8 parts of speech. The only parts of speech that have to be in a sentence are a noun. You need a noun or a pronoun, and then you have to have a verb. Can you guess why? Let's learn about the 8 parts of speech and their functions. As you read the pages, study the definitions, examples, discussions of the 8 parts of speech carefully and slowly. All right, so our goal today is we're going to read through the noun section and then the pronoun section. You will complete an activity. Then we'll do the adjectives, which don't take very long. And then there's an activity. And then last, we'll look at verbs. And that's it. That's where we're going to stop today. So let's start with nouns. I want to make sure that I know this might be kind of tough because this back page is purple, but I still want to highlight this so I can just locate it a little bit quicker. It jumps off the page. So a noun, it's the name of something. It's naming something. Mary, dog, garden, sound, unicorn, Mrs. Ryan, student, Eagles. Those are all nouns. A noun is the name of a person. So this is what I want you to highlight. A person, such as Picasso, or the name of a place, or the name of a thing. So a noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. You might want to add the word and idea, because technically an idea is a noun. So in the sentence, the wind in the willows whispered in the leaves has 3 nouns. Wind, willows, and leaves. Proper nouns are the names of specific people, places, or things. So you also have proper nouns. Proper nouns are the names of specific people, places, or things. Otherwise, they are known as common nouns. Study the following examples to see the difference. So we have 2 types of nouns, right? We have proper nouns, and then we have common nouns. So proper nouns are those specific names. John, Chicago, Statue of Liberty. These are nouns that are going to be capitalized. common nouns would be boy. So instead of writing John, you could write boy. Or instead of writing Chicago, you could write city. Or instead of Statue of Liberty, you would write monument. These are common nouns, meaning they do not need to be capitalized. Finally, nouns can be singular, like dog, or plural, like dogs, right? Proper nouns like Istanbul are capitalized, but common nouns like boy are not. So that's what we just said. So nouns are pretty quick and easy. That should be a good review. Let's go ahead and flip the page over. And hopefully this will focus. Yay! Okay. So next is pronoun. If you could please highlight pronoun. Here we go. So pronouns replace a noun. So we don't always want to say, John went to the store. Then John picked out some carrots. John knocked over the cantaloupe. John walked to the register to check out. John bagged his groceries. That's kind of annoying, right? John. So that's why we use pronouns to mix up our writing. And we replace a noun like John with him or he, things like that. So pronoun is a short word that replaces a usually longer noun so we can speak faster. So I'm going to highlight that definition. A pronoun is a short word that replaces a usually longer noun so that we can speak faster. For example, instead of always saying a person's name, such as Abraham Lincoln in a sentence, we can say he. In the sentence, he was born in a log cabin in Illinois, the words Abraham Lincoln have been replaced by the short pronoun he. Pronouns make language fast. Two common kinds of pronouns are the subject pronoun, and they list them here, and the object pronoun, and they list them here. However, we're not going to worry about this section here. We'll cover that later. So that way I don't want you to think that we forgot about it. So you can just put little X's here so you know that you don't need to pay attention to this information for right now. All right, now let's do a quick noun and pronoun review activity. Good luck. Hope you can climb that mountain.